We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ender Inciarte.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Freeman.
Hit hard towards center. So here's Matt Kemp now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there for strike one.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, so coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Into the box now, Corey Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off there 1-0. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Nelson Cruz.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a knuckleball that runs inside, and he's behind 2-0 here.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. Dickey looks in. Here's the 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. You better figure it out quick.
Sent on the ground out to second. Santana's got it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. So stepping in, Matt Adams. They begin things here against Yu Darvish. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And that misses for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good count.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Turner is under it as he puts it away for out number one. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Haniger is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ball one.
Turner.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Here it comes on 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Freeman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. On the move is Markakis. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. So striding in, Yasmani Grandal. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Knuckleball gets away that time. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Inciarte is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Stepping into the box, R.A. Dickey. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he sets him down swinging. R.A. Dickey goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. lays off 1-0.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Third inning, no score to this point. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Freddie Freeman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Yu Darvish. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A called strike on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. And knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that one right down Main Street. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. From the stretch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hard hit at third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Robinson.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This one's flared out toward left. Kemp is there. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Matt Adams now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Into the box now Cesar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kemp looking up. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Center fielder, number 6.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Yu Darvish. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it. And here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 0-1, here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters, ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Granderson. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now at the plate, R.A. Dickey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
R.A. Dickey.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he pops it up back behind second base. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. High pop up. Turner is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Mitch Henniger. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Right fielder.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis coming on, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the running play. 2 down. In now, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Nick Markakis.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Cruz will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. So here's Matt Kemp now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Matt Kemp.
He's set, and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Matt Adams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matt Adams.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Kemp rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Adam Liberatore will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 36.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he misses 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Popped up. Santana on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Tyler Flowers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana. We'll see if he can come through.
Santana.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little change-up, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next.
So digging in now.
Pitcher.
Dansby Swanson will grab a
Pinch
bat.
hitting for the pitcher, Dickey. Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The batter.
First
Center
pitch
fielder.
on its way.
Inciarte.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is there and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limp. Ian Kroll
Please.
enters to do
Now
the
pitching for Atlanta.
Here
Number
comes the second
46.
baseman. Now it looks
Ian
like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Santana is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Santana comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Adams in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is taken outside for ball one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenley Jansen. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Next for the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Flowers has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Granderson. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready now, Tyler Flowers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. A wave and a miss. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Haniger is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Into the box now, Danny Santana is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Line to the right side. Haniger is there, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Ian Kroll. And he's getting his first. Cody Ashe will get the call here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 28, Cody Ashe.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Sam Freeman.
Braves, number 39.
Here's Corey Seager. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Way out in front. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. To his left, Santana throws in time, and that's out number one. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with the walk. Arodys Vizcaíno.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta.
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 11. Ender Inciarte.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Cruz has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 4.
Into the box now. Freddie Freeman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 29.
Late that time for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Granderson going back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Matt Kemp. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Weak chopper to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The pitch. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Carlos Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Standing in, Chris Granderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Inciarte on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this and you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves.